Alrighty, y'all. How you going? We're looking at absolute units. Again, lads that you're in awe at the size of. In Down Under, Australia, and elsewhere. We're going to take a look at a bunch of fun stuff. Let's go. The Falcon Confidence in Newcastle, Australia. Oh my God, this is a humongous ship. Let's see. Oh,
that elevates it to a whole new level.
This is from a Supercars broadcast. Look,
we talked about having wider track Gen 3 cars. That elevates it to.
So here we have like some sort of like sport yacht in the foreground. We have two, I don't know if those are like tugboats or just some smaller ships there, and they look minuscule. That thing is huge. And to be fair, we don't even really have like a good reference point, because when you see how big things are, it helps to have something else, I guess, big to see how big or small it really is. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying.
Well, we talked about having wider.
Let's keep in mind we're looking at head on, which doesn't really show how big it is, you know, compared to like a side shot or a 3/4 shot. So, yeah, that's a big honking ship. Anyone know what this is, the Falcon's about here? You know, I can't really argue with this comment right here. That's a big boat. Alrighty, y'all, brace yourself. I'm not sure if I'm ready for this. We have a unit, an absolute unit of a Wasp Nest. And we're in Australia, so you just never know what you're going to see here. Okay. Got to prepare myself. I don't know many people that like being around wasps, you know? Here we go. What's behind the door?
Freaking hell.
Oh, hell no.
It's like an island.
No.
If you could see this with your own eyes.
It's like an island, he said. Oh, whew. Don't get nauseous, Ian. No. That's bad news. Hold on, let me, oh boy, that's not, how did this happen? Is this house abandoned? That house has got to be like abandoned or something, right? How does that happen? Anyone want to weigh in on this? Yeah, that's not a wasp nest. That's a, that's a wasp state. They have their own government and laws and everything. Look at all of them in there.
Oh my God.
That's terrifying.
These could potentially kill you.
Yeah, that's no fun at all. I'm gonna pass on that one. It doesn't matter how bad you gotta go to the bathroom. I'll find somewhere else. I'll make it do. You know what? I'll go in my pants before I'm going in there. All right? That's to get real. An absolute unit of a Smartie. Oh my God, I haven't had these in a while. Yes, we've gotten these in mail time, Nestle Smarties. Now, not to be confused with American Smarties, which I can throw a picture of here. Yeah, we have Smarties too, but they're different. These are slightly different, right? They're not too much different. I guess I should say they're not super different in appearance, but they are different because the Smarties here are like a powdery candy, whereas this is, they have milk chocolate inside, right? There's no chocolate in our Smarties. Anywho, Ian, stop rambling. Look at this. Look at how they're supposed to look. And then look at this thing. It's like a big old baseball bat. Those are always funny when you see things like that. Isn't that the weird? Isn't there like a weird subsection of eBay where like people sell anomalies from weird shaped foods and stuff? Isn't that ridiculous? Like, what kind of society do we have here that people buy, you know, things like chips that look like a celebrity or something, or like, you know, that look like an animal, or you know, you could always sell an air guitar, right? People buy those, right? That's not a Smartie. That's a genius. Beat me to it. Well, you know what they say. Everything's bigger in Texas. No. Everything's bigger in Australia. We've been over this. And, well, yes, look it. That's an earthworm. I mean, we got tons of earthworms here, right? It rains, they come up, you know. They're right on the soil there in a bare patch of grass or whatever. And they're tiny, man. They're tiny. I've maybe seen one, you know, bigger one that we're talking a few inches. They're not real big diameter, right? And they're just slithering along. This is ridiculous. Look at the hand for reference. I don't know what he's holding, like a twig or something, or a rusty knife. I have no idea. Hopefully not that. But this thing is just huge. Just ridiculously huge. Again, why Australia? Why is everything so big? So remember, if you needed a reminder why rugby, especially down under in Australia, can be a rough game, You know, if you're thinking you're a hot shot, you can just waltz onto the field and play with the pros. You may want to reconsider. 6'1", 230 pounds, rugby player, David Pocock. There you go. What a name. What a build here. Look at those arms. They don't lie, do they? Yeah. I mean, the guy's actually pretty lean, right? But he is definitely muscular, and he's got blood on his face. Rugby is just different, man. Yeah, the NFL just isn't like that here. You're all covered up, right? This is truly crazy stuff right here. The NRL trumps the NFL for sure, no doubt about it. I'm pretty sure if this guy was really pissed off in the game, and you got the ball, you don't want to get tackled by this guy. I'm going to assume that's not a pleasant experience. We have a crab, a really big crab. Look at how big this thing is.
I might lose a finger here, and that would be hilarious.
This is golfing in Australia, folks.
I'd help you.
That thing is huge.
It's one of those moments where it's funny to watch.
He's got like 3 different gloves.
Come on, mate. Go.
Come on, mate. On with you. Go.
I bet you next time I use it, it'll fucking break.
Yeah, it'll break.
Oh, it will. There's no doubt about it.
Come on, Bus.
Yeah, he goes to swing and that head will just fly off. I've had that happen. Ask my dad about that one.
Come on, mate. Let's go.
I'm like, oh, look at that's not the ball. That's that's the head of my club.
Come on, be nice. Come on, this is very funny, but he is really done a bit of damage to those.
He has just got a grip, doesn't he?
He's not happy.
Jeez, that's a big guy.
Come on.
My goodness.
Okay.
And he gets a grip. They ought to hire him
He's
in the NRL, right? Free agent right here.
Come on, mate. Give us some.
There you go. We got one.
Come on, mate.
He's going to damage his cover here, too. Jeez.
Come on.
I shouldn't laugh, but this is very funny.
I agree. It is kind of
Oh, no,
funny.
he's broken.
I mean, all you can do is laugh here, really.
He snapped your.
Is he gonna? Okay, let's think here. Does this thing actually have the power to pinch that club and at least bend it? I think yes. Like put an indentation in it, bend it, whatever. Right? Do some sort of damage to it? Yes. Can it actually pinch its way through and sever this club in half? Leave your comments down below. I think it might be able to. I'm not sure. Maybe not. Maybe.
That's busted. Yeah, he has. Look at that.
Oh.
He snapped it.
Oh, no.
Well, we got our answer, didn't we? Golf clubs aren't cheap if you bought them new. I mean, if you go to garage sale, that's the way to go, right? Get them used off of, Craigslist, eBay, something like that. But yeah, if those are new, that's not cheap. That's a now we're pissed at the crab here. This is a long video. I wonder what happens towards the end. He has a hold of that sleeve. He wants the sleeve. You know what? Let's let him have it at this point.
You're gonna lose a finger, huh?
Yeah, you don't want that thing snapping up here.
He's stubborn, eh? He's like a stubborn dog. Yeah, he's heavy, eh? How old do you reckon he is?
Old?
He'd be what?
Oh, 60.
60?
Older than me, probably.
Jeez.
Come on.
Oh, get your fingers just.
Come on.
That thing is wild looking. That looks like something out of a video game, man. That is just wild. That is golfing in Australia. Look, I love golf. I don't get to do it a lot, right? I'm one of those people, I love golf. And then it's like, oh, okay, let's go. Well, I don't really get to go golfing a lot. But I love golf. So, yeah, I'd like to play more. And now I'm not so sure if I want to play in Australia or not. Actually, I kind of do. It looks like it'd be a lot of entertainment, right? It really does. Tell me if you're a golfer in Australia. Let's hear some stories. So moving on to a little more random posts here. This is the Golden Gate Bridge, okay? If you haven't heard of it, famous red bridge, right? In San Francisco, California. And I tell you what, I've never seen it in person. Of course, I think a lot of people have seen it in media, movies and such or whatever. Boy, I did not know that this is what we're working with here. This is the cable. These are one of the cables. This is how thick they are. Now, I've seen steel cable before and winches and such, right? Damn. I have never, how do you even call this a cable at this point? That That is ridiculous. The length of one of these cables is 7,650 feet, or 2,331 meters. Yeah, these things are, they're big. They're definitely absolute units. Well, alrighty. We looked at a big rugby player earlier. Well, have you ever seen a Georgian arm wrestler? Levin Saganashvili. Saganashvili. I don't know. Something like that. You know me, I probably got it wrong. Either way, that guy is an arm wrestler. What do you think? Put $10 on it. Come on, buddy. Right here. No, I'm pretty. Now, you know what? Let me say this. Arm wrestling, I've learned, everyone arm wrestled when you're a kid and stuff. And I always thought, like, yeah, the stronger person, whoever has bigger arms, is going to win. But I did learn that's not always the case, right? It actually comes down to technique. Whoever's, planted right, whoever's got the right angle, got the leverage, right? There's all these little mechanics that come into it that, in my opinion, determine who's going to win. Now, of course, being strong and having big arms, I guess, could help. But yeah, no, I'm not gonna arm wrestle this guy. Something tells me it might hurt a lot. Here we have this absolute unit of a cat. This is in Richmond, Virginia. Virginia, what are you feeding your cats here, huh? Look at this thing. I mean, this officer here, she's really got a hold of this thing. She's even got her back into it here. That is a hefty feline. Look at that face. Jeez, buddy, how'd you get that big? There he is. Look, it looks like he's flying. He's swimming through the air or something. I'm not a cat owner currently, okay, but I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say, yeah, whoever owns this, you're overfeeding your cat. All right, let's try and keep our pets a little healthier, shall we? Right? Yeah, that's too big to get this slimmed down a lot. Geez, poor guy. Holy smokes. Hershey bar my friend sent me. Look at this banana. Look at the counter, right? Look at the cabinets. This thing is as big as a damn cabinet drawer. Look at that thing. Net weight 5 pounds. That's ridiculous. And look, I'm an American, right? We have some decent food over here sometimes, right? Depends on what it is. Hershey's not one of them, man. Hershey's is just, ugh. It's weird. It's weird. I don't know how many different products they make, but I know if we're talking just bone stock Hershey's here, yeah, it's got a weird taste. And I think a lot of people agree on that. I know every tourist that comes here from a different country usually and has Hershey's, yeah, they're usually disappointed. That's for sure. So this is just 5 pounds of paperweight here. You could not pay me to eat this. No way. Now, OP ordered baby carrots and hummus, right? Okay, so tell me why they have baby carrots and then this guy. Look at this. Holy smokes, he doesn't even fit in the frame here. I ordered baby carrots, man. We got a full-on NBA player of carrots here. All right, now this is actually almost a little freaky, not gonna lie, all right? You can see her belly is way big here. Geez, poor thing. Look at this, the stretch marks. Her skin is like, oh my God, I can't stretch any farther than this. Well, that's because in the UK, this lady had a 13-pound baby girl. 13 pounds. Here I thought like a 9 or 10-pound baby was really big. 13 pounds. After her bump was so big, the doctors thought she was actually having twins, which she didn't, of course. She had just this big baby. Her skin stretched so much that it bled. Damn, that's too bad. That's crazy. Well, I hope everyone recovered, and, that is just, wow. That is a big baby. That's an absolute unit, for sure. I reckon that baby girl's going to be hella hungry, so good luck. Now, absolute units of flowers here. You know what this is? This is hibiscus. Hibiscus flowers are pretty cool, aren't they? And look, everyone loves Jamaica. If you don't know, that's hibiscus. Some places refer to it as hibiscus tea or whatever. A lot of times, in the U.S., you'll see it as Jamaica. That's what it's called in Spanish. And so, yeah, my wife and I usually get it at, Mexican restaurants or stores. And anyway, yeah, hibiscus, Jamaica, whatever you call it. These hibiscus flowers are just gorgeous, right? They're huge. I've seen them in person, and they weren't this big, granted. These are definitely absolute units. Like, whoa. Look at that. Like, Wow. Fascinating flower, though. This dog, the photo doesn't do him justice. He's a beast. You got that right. Holy smokes. First of all, that's a beautiful area. Nice picture. Second of all, yeah, look at these people. I mean, geez, that thing is huge on 4 legs. I don't know. You might have a dog, or you might have a you might have a pony at this point. Don't make him mad. He's pretty good home security, I reckon. Beautiful horse. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Anyone know what kind of breed that is? I always go to Great Dane when I see a big dog, because I know Great Danes are, they're great, right? They're really big. But I'm just not sure. I'm not a dog expert. I would assume that's a Great Dane or something. Here's footage of a blue whale. Is this like one of the largest animals on Earth, right? Look at that thing. That's out of a movie. Oh my God. Woo! That's incredible. Wow. That is so majestic. How is it, like, imagine being a living thing and you're the size of a Boeing 737. Where are blue whales? Blue whales are found in all oceans except the Arctic. Wow, so you can find these big guys almost anywhere. They generally migrate seasonally between summer feeding grounds and winter breeding grounds, but some evidence suggests that individuals in certain areas might not migrate at all. Look at that thing. Oh my God. Wow, that thing is just incredible. Adult length, 23 to 30 meters. That is insane. They weigh up to 180,000 kilograms. Even a newborn is 6 to 7 meters and 2 to 3,000 kilograms. So, even a newborn is like the size of a big car or a truck. My goodness. Yeah, so I'm going to assume nobody messes with them in the water. Well, on that absolute unit of an ending, we're going to end it there. So I really hope you enjoyed this one, and leave your comments down below and suggestions for stuff you would like to see next. I really enjoyed this one, thought it was funny. Can't wait to see it down there. Please throw a like on there if you did enjoy the subscribe to be part of this amazing community. My name is Ian. You're watching IWrocker, and until next time, y'all, I'll catch you later.